Dakota. I bet you watched it. Hello, my relatives. Today is a good day. It always starts out that way, doesn't it? Well, today is my news release on my pending lawsuit that I will inaugurate soon against Senator John Thune. Senator Thune, I've given him over 2 reams of evidence of graft and corruption on the Pine Ridge Sioux Indian Reservation, along with information about the other 8 Sioux Indian reservations. Out of the 9 Sioux Indian reservations in the state of South Dakota, 8 of them are guilty of graft and corruption of taxpayers' monies. When a senator and a congressperson, or anyone who works for a government, the United States of America, when they take their oath of office, one of the principal duties, if not the most principal duty, is the fiduciary responsibility they take to watch out for the taxpayers of this country, the United States of America. Senator Thune and the other congressional representative, but specifically Senator Thune, because that's whom I've been going to with the evidence, have totally failed the taxpayers of this nation, especially when it comes to American Indian rights, but more so when it comes to the taxpayer, because the American Indian Affairs, the Bureau of Indian Affairs, has always been rife with corruption. The corruption with the multinationals, the corruption that are on ripping off natural resources of this on Indian land to the detriment of not only the Indian people, the American Indian people, but also to the detriment of the taxpayer. So that's why the lawsuit. I have just received the latest information, documented. Now, this is all documented. It's easy to prove. You know, lax bookkeeping is no excuse for not protecting the taxpayer. That's what they say, you know, while there's bad bookkeeping on the reservation. Hogwash. That's part of racketeering under the RICO laws. So in essence, the tribal councils, especially 8 of the 9 Sioux Indian reservations in the state of South Dakota, and also the others throughout the country, are guilty of violating the RICO Act, the Racketeering Act. And so is the Bureau of Indian Affairs. We're talking billions here over the past 15 years, even more so, the past 20 years. We're talking billions upon billions of dollars stolen from the taxpayer, all because your representatives and mine in the Congress of the United States of America are not protecting the taxpayers, your rights. The latest fiasco is for 1 quarter, $220,000. That's almost $1 million a year on travel. For example, just one councilman for the tribe, the Oglala Sioux tribe on the Pine Ridge Sioux Indian Reservation. He allegedly, now he's been a multi-term councilman. He's been to every workshop in those multiple years, I think 8 years that he's been a councilman. He's been to multiple workshops and training sessions. Well, just this past spring, he goes in May to an alleged workshop on parliamentary procedure. A multi-term councilman who's already been through multiple training sessions on how to conduct oneself. And he spent $1,900 in a 6-day excursion to Las Vegas by himself, the only council person. But that's not all. In a 3-month period, documented right here, we have over $220,000 from these councilmen, 18 council persons. These council persons are spending on the average $1 million just for travel. That's not counting per diem. They get per diem when they leave the reservation. That's not counting that. So that's plus over $1 million that they spend just on travel-related costs. That's absurd. That is absurd. They represent approximately 16,000 people. And they're spending almost $1 million on travel. 18 of them. But it's not new. I've got the documentation of other expenditures that are nothing short of racketeering that have been given to Senator Thune. That's why he's violated his oath of office. He's not protecting the taxpayer. He's certainly not protecting any of the taxpayers in the United States of America, the U.S. Senator. The other senator is just as guilty, and so is the representative of South Dakota, and so is Congress. But I've given Senator Thune the documentation of this graft and corruption. That thick. That many documents. Over 2 reams, probably 3 reams of paper. So I want you to understand that the graft and corruption in America. Now you might wonder why I am doing this because of the Republic of Dakota and our independence and our international and constitutional rights. Well, I'm tired of seeing my people starve. I'm tired of seeing my people being diseased. And this graft and corruption, all of it, this graft and corruption feeds into the deprivation of my people. Something has to be done. And if we can't do it by going independent, you see, we need your help, the taxpayers' help. We need the news media's help. We'll see. We'll see what happens.